Charles freezes Harry out. Sophie and Anne be towers of strength for King, kicked Harry out of royal. Sophie Wessex and Princess Anne will be towers of strength for the King, according to a veteran broadcaster. GB News presenter Alistair Stewart said the Princess Royal, who is widely regarded as the hardest working member of the monarchy, and the Countess of Wessex, who is reported to have been like a second daughter to the late Queen, will support Charles alongside Queen Consort Camilla. Mr. Stewart backed Anne and Sophie, who he has previously met through charity work, to have a key role in Charles's slimmed-down royal family. He told Express.co.uk, Charles is absolutely at his most peaceful now with Camilla, but I think the women in the family will be towers of strength for him, not least Sophie and Anne. The journalist, who presents Alistair Stewart and Friends on GB News, added that it is absolutely vital that Charles and Camilla work closely with Prince William and Kate, describing them as an incredible quartet. And he rejected the prospect of a return to the royal fold by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who quit the monarchy for a new life in the US in 2020, following their Oprah Winfrey interview and as the Duke of Sussex's tell-all memoir looms. Mr. Stewart said, "I would be very surprised and it saddens me. I suspect deep down that Charles is as in love with Harry as he ever was, as any father would be. And Harry did 2 terms of duty in Afghanistan, he was a proper soldier. The work that he's done on the Invictus Games is phenomenal. And if there were a way back in it would be lovely. But I think when things are said and there are books threatened, it just does make it very difficult. If I was Charles, a bit of me would think William and Catherine are great, they are in place, they'll do a brilliant job. And you have got George next in line and you've also got Charlotte, you have got little Louis as well. I think you take a deep breath if you are king and focus on what you've got." Mr. Stewart also dismissed a royal comeback by Prince Andrew, who stepped down from public duties in 2019 amid the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. He said, "The king has got say 15 or 20 years to defend that institution until his amazing popular handsome son and beautiful daughter-in-law take it over. It seems that King Charles III isn't looking to change up royal tradition." The king's first speech to the public after the death of Queen Elizabeth II charmed people across the world. Like his predecessors, the king highlighted the work of those before him and presented a message of hope. In her life of service, we saw that abiding love of tradition together with that fearless embrace of progress which makes us great as nations, that promise of lifelong service I renew to all today, King Charles III said, according to KTRK-TV. In addition to taking on the British throne, King Charles III has inherited his mother's wealth, which is estimated to be worth £370 million, according to Newsweek. While the king is coming into millions, UK citizens struggle with increased cost of living. However, it's the effects of a deal Queen Elizabeth II and a former Prime Minister made almost 3 decades ago that's coming under scrutiny. Though King Charles III is inheriting hundreds of millions of pounds, he is not expected to pay the 40% tax usually levied on inheritances valued at £325,000 or more, according to The Guardian. However, 63% of UK citizens believe that the king should have to pay taxes on his lofty inheritance, according to the Daily Mail. While 2/3 of the country believe that King Charles III should pay an inheritance tax, the king has a 1993 agreement between Queen Elizabeth II and former Prime Minister John Major to thank, according to NPR.